The way we respond to rejection is the protection, not the rejection itself. Okay, Jesus told us to turn the other cheek. You wonder why? I wonder why. He was protecting us from bad karma or getting hit again in the same way we were hit at first after having returned the blow. Okay? Because karma is a law. It don't care if you were hit first, if you were right, if you were justified, if you have a good heart. You know, whatever you do is going to come back to you. All right? Just like gravity. Gravity don't care if you are father of the year. You know what I'm saying? You're the best person in the world. If you step off that damn building, you going to splat. Universal law is absolute. It's no judge, no jury. That law is a judge and a jury. Okay? Jesus knew that. So when he was telling us to turn the other cheek, it was for our protection. By our remaining peaceful, resolute in that peace, you know, and carrying ourselves at a higher standard and not resorting to our base instincts in the face of rejection is how we are protected spiritually and energetically. For instance, you ever watching movies, man, you see these guys fighting over this girl, and the girl jump in between both of them, push them apart, and think they're both idiots for acting like animals. But in another movie, have you seen a guy punch another dude in the face for stepping to his girl, and that girl rush over there to help the guy who fell on his ass after being punched in the face? And look at the one dude who did the punching like an idiot, not the guy who got punched in the face, who was pretty much defenseless and didn't do anything really. It's the same thing. You know? Whether he meant to turn the other cheek or not, that's pretty much the scenario. That's how it works. That's how karma works. So that's what I mean when I say how we respond to rejection is the protection. Okay? So let's not return evil for evil. Try not to. Sometimes it's damn hard, man. For real. That's a hard lesson to learn too, because your ego, you know, and rightfully so, your ego was there to protect you. That's his job. But you gotta resort to your higher self, you see, that upper knowledge to taper your ego back and say, look, man, we gotta choose another route. Let's say someone is rejected, and after they're rejected, they become bitter, pissed off at the world, and their every response to different situations after that rejection, it all leads back to that rejection. Oh, when this happened when I was 12 is the reason why I'm acting like this. When this happened when after she left or they left, this is why I act like this. It's all their fault. It's all this, it's everybody else. That happened one time, maybe twice. But every good thing after that, they kept that same energy from when they were rejected. And they chose this path of rejecting probably some bad things, because they come into our life too. It's going to happen. I don't care how good you appear to be doing. But they also reject all the good shit too, because of a few mishaps. How is that going to play out, you wonder? Well, they probably going to end up destitute, or in a situation that is equal to their attitude, or that mirrors their attitude, because that's what they created. You can only be what you are, and what you are is only going to be nuzzled and comfortable in what it is. So here's another scenario. Let's say someone got rejected. So they got rejected 3 times. But they learned each time they were rejected. Well, I need to tweak this. Thanks for the critique. I'm going to take that into consideration. I'm going to move on over here and I'm going to do it like this. And each time, they get better and better and better. Well, with the path they chose, where do you think they're going to end up? They're going to end up surrounded by what they are. So that's the karma they create. That's how things work out for you. Eventually. So, rejection being God's protection, kinda. It's more so how we respond to it that is the protection. And Jesus told us how to do that. Turn the other cheek. Because if you become interlocked into whatever is trying to block you or reject you, you make yourself a part of that. You carry that with you. And you attract that. But if you turn away from it and don't put that energy into it, you free yourself from being entangled in it and create a better future. It's not to say you're not going to deal with any dark times or bullshit. It's life, bro. But I'm saying, when you do deal with those dark times, with the attitude of turning the other cheek and releasing yourself from those dark times, you're always going to see better days. Where as another person who would, they're rather entangle themselves in that shit and battle what rejected them or become the one of the thing that rejected them, it's going to be like the person who walk around with a dark cloud over their head. It's always raining all the damn time. Or like yeah, I'm not even going to say what I was just thinking, man. I think I made my point. So yeah. It's New Dreams Network. Something to think about. Peace.